Yo, what's Papino, what's Papino? I'm back at it, yo, Julio, what's Papino? Not Marley, what's Papino? Gary, what's Papino? Southern Belle, what's Papino? I'm on my lunch break. I had to give you this quick fix for, it's that Sunday morning church. This show, I'm dedicating in the honor of Sprinkle Spraggle in the La Maqueta on 115th Street and Park Avenue. That's my people's spot. Definitely my man, Mr. Sonny Ramundi. You know what I'm saying? Him and his wife. She owns a bakery in there. If you're about child projects or you're in East Harlem, no support. Get your cake. She owns a bakery. You know what I'm saying? So Sprinkle Spraggle. Timothy Black sent you. I've got time. Also, my man Sonny owns his own T-shirt company where he makes personal T-shirts and sweatshirts, and he has the pressing machine. He has the pressing situation. I don't know if he got the machine, but the pressing situation was Papino. And y'all can follow him on IG at Green Oak Apparel. You know what I'm saying? For those in East Harlem, y'all may know Sonny Ramundi. You know what I'm saying? My man Sonny Ramundi. Definitely shout out to my man John Ramundi, J Quest. My guy Taser One. Let's get to the story. What's poppin'? Crown TV released another transcript of Old Dog from the Bloodhounds. You know what I'm saying? And it was crazy because as I'm hearing the transcripts, definitely go to Crown Courts TV. I'm doing something, man. How you gonna call somebody in the middle of talking to somebody, man? Oh, man. Hold on, party people. It's crazy. You buy weights, you can't put them in the eye.
110 pounds.
You crazy, B. I'll put it in there for you. Hold on. Let me put this right here.
Appreciate it. I'm just gonna put on the seat. It's heavy as shit. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
How you want? Alright, so So, needless to say, and say to be needless. Old Dog, right? This is what I think. The situation happened with La, and this is what happens with this Damo thing, right? We see it with the Lady Red situation with Magoo. Somebody pull up, they make a visit, they go in as a drop, they come back as a GF. This is not the first time it has happened. So Showtime, for what a couple of homies has told me, that when Showtime goes up north, we always come back with some type of status. I don't know if that was a slander slang or them being smart, but Old Dog, I think, was one of the homies who felt, one of the homies who felt Zach Toe Dog. One of the homies that he felt like he should have got that spot when La went to jail on the situation. That's how Showtime got the spot. Now, I think that's where his first resentments kicked in at. So that's where the first resentments when you get passed along. And then, we notice, that happened in a situation with 8K and a certain individual. That situation happened with, the Lady Red situation. That situation happened with the Magoo situation. Frank Wade situation, with the nuke, with the Magoo situation. It happens not just we can't pinpoint it to just one hood. It's happened to multiple hoods. We've seen it, we're reading about it, we're hearing about it in indictments, in these federal cases. It happens. In the streets, we know it happens. But now I don't know what spot Tom Cross is at. Last I heard, he was in Sawanga, though. Last I heard. He may have moved, they moved people around, you know what I'm saying? But last I heard, he was in Sawanga. Definitely shout out to my man, Big Mike from the murder unit, you know what I'm saying? After 5 points with him. You know what I'm saying? My man, Eddie White, shout out to Eddie White, man. East Harlem, Spanish Harlem. Zoom was popping. My man, Eddie White, the bro, you know what I'm saying? He wanted to shout out rest in peace Ant White, and he also asked for a shout out to rest in peace Razzo. You know what I'm saying? The Wolf. Definitely shout out to my man, to the homie Frank White from Washington. You know what I'm saying? 100th Street, Money Tree. You know what I'm saying? Hill Ho Crew, Willie. You know what I'm saying? That whole Third Ave corridor. Now we back at it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the resentment. We have to understand where the first resentments kick in at. We don't really be realizing where the first resentments kick in at. So I think that's where Old Dog, to my opinion, might have been one of the first reasons why he probably started acting weird. That Showtime got that top spot. Oh yeah, definitely salute the G5 Wills. Go to his IG, support him, follow him, support that music, man. Salute Julio. And that's what the resentment party, like, you know, the first resentments is of, yo, you passed me along, you passed over me, and then who knows, within their politics, something else happened. But you gotta go to Crown TV for the transcripts, you know what I'm saying? Yo, it's so crazy, man, because this is all reality, man. And when we join these situations that's not from your block, from something that you really grew up around, it's too many outside forces. And like I told you, I don't know how Showtime do it, but when Showtime pulls up top, he gets status. I don't know how it works. They've said that in conversation. Showtime, he's multiple times made visits and made things happen for himself. You know what I'm saying? I think the chick played a major part to it, but Showtime also played a major part to it because other than the chick, there was other things going on. Basically, it was like a takeover. And it happens, you know what I'm saying? We've seen The Godfather. The funny part is we've seen this movie, and I don't think, like I said, we listen to hip-hop music, but we may not listen to the message. Like, we'll listen to Public Enemy, but not listen to the message, right? So we've seen it in The Godfather. We all seen this. When the takeover was being taken, and then Sonny had to step in and go, yo, listen, hold on, man, I gotta get this right. But before he stepped in, we seen the treason. We seen people running with the guy. Remember when Tommy was at the tables with them and they told him the consigliere, they was telling him the story. This is real life, and it's funny because Sonny felt it. It was like, yo, Tommy, you're not a wartime consigliere. You're a good kid. Basically, you're a good guy, but you're not ready for wartime. Remember that. We seen it in The Godfather. Remember, Sonny had to figure out when he got around. Remember Willie Green? What is his name? Whatever his name is, something Green, Mo Green. And he started figuring out how, yo, why you always talk crazy to my brother for? You know what I'm saying? Remember that? He's like, yo, why you always talking crazy to my brother for? Like, my brother ain't nobody. And all in all, his brother was in on the fix with the rest of them, with the takeover. So what happens? When people begin to feel that they got some power, they create their own coup. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Everything. You go. Everything you just said right there is court documents, transcripts, Crown TV, court documents. All this is court documents. So it's not intel. It's court documents. It's something that a lot of y'all don't do. Y'all, like I told you, y'all watch TV and don't even see the messages that's in these movies. Y'all just so used to what y'all think is real, which is all public fabrication. And this is why a lot of you dudes be going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Half you dudes can't say you went to jail for yourselves, man. To be honest with you, they keep it all the way 100 the way. And I know a lot of you dudes that go to jail for yourself. Yeah, the same bike situation was PD Baller was in the spot with another baller. There was a situation with Sight Bike and Lavio. So when he pulled, when Sight Bike pulled up to the burn, they was basically was like, yo, he's a Mac plate, not a. It made the homie feel like he was a Mac plate, not a hat plate. You know what I'm saying? And when that situation happened, that's why I think, again, some more resentments, behind the scene resentments happen, right? Like, yo, son, I thought we was all together. But, you know, we wasn't there. But basically, the homie felt like yo, you threw slander on my name and started hating on me, and it's like you sort of forced, even though they was gonna push the button, but you forced the button being pushed because whatever he was saying in the yard to other hats, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I mean. Sometimes I don't know, I wasn't there, but one thing I'm gonna say for sure is, even though the Max and the Hounds was going at it, the homie did salute. The homie did salute La Brim for trying to flip the clip on Sight Bike. You know what I'm saying? Even though the Hounds and the Max is going at it, and there's been some real casualties. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Even though it was some situation between them and the Hounds, he still gave Son his unconditionals. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta say that salute to the homie. Sometimes you gotta salute some real shit. Like I said, the homie that was on the line, he was up north. You know what I'm saying? He was around the NYBBA when it first was created. He was in Comstock. He was with We and them. He was with Shaq Brim. Shout out to Shaq Brim. You know what I'm saying? This be the problem. You know what I'm saying? And this be the problem, man. You know what I'm saying? But in this culture, man, you got real ones, you got fake ones, heavy politics. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times when we have these conversations, dudes don't want us to have this conversation. Now, somebody may come to me and go, yo, why nobody's never saying nothing about these dudes, other dudes? Because other dudes want to say it, but they don't want to say it because they don't want to get caught up in the politics. Because some dudes, you know, you got some guys that no matter what, if you're right or wrong, they'll jump out the window for you. That is a fact. There's dudes that, I don't care if you're right or wrong, I'm going all the way for you. So a lot of dudes don't want to get caught up in them politics where, you know, I know Son was wrong with what he did, but forget it. Since that's my homie and we was in Clinton together, I'm gonna go with him. You see how it goes with Ding Ding. No matter if they feel that he told or didn't tell or under what conditions he told, you got some homies that still jump out the window for him. Still to this day. Maybe don't care about that telling, but let me pull up to the yard and they got a statement on me. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna shoot me out the sky. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? So it's not that they pick and choose. Some dudes built friendships. Remember, how we be in the street with dudes for 20 years, they be in jail with dudes. Most of these dudes grew up in jail. They went to jail at 19, 20, 21. So this is really what they life became. It's just that we don't see it that way, but jail is another reality. You know what I'm saying? And this is what we're trying to tell some of you young boys. We're trying to tell you, you don't want to be part of that reality. You don't want to have. You want to say, I spent more time in the penitentiary than I spent in the street, because then you have to reprogram yourself. But sometimes the reprogram process is why a lot of you dudes go back, why a lot of you dudes pick up the bag, why a lot of you dudes do things and burn bridges. You know what I'm saying? It's real talk, man. So we can say many things about Old Dog. Oh, Lord. We can say many things about Old Dog. But one thing we're not going to say about Old Dog is that Old Dog was too emotional, man. He should have kept his emotions intact. Stay free. Freedom is a must, man. If nothing else, freedom is a must. Stay away from the politics, man. Stop trying to figure out why nobody never said nothing 8 months ago. Stop. Get out of that. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, there's a sector of homies. You know what I'm saying? Definitely salute to, you know what I'm saying, to the Hat Dow for hats up. You know what I'm saying? Definitely salute to all the NYBBA times FHN. You know what I'm saying? Definitely salute to the Neighborhood 20. Salute to the Outlaw, the OLS, the Outlaws, the Neighborhood Pyrus. Definitely salute to all those, my homies in the West Side, St. Louis, Southern Belle. We here, party people. Now, you know I had to give it this quick fix, something to think about. Stay out the mix, man. Stop trying to figure out what nobody never said nothing for. Because nobody saying it, because you got the right or wrong homies. We got the homies that still sit on them politics of, I don't care what you say, that's my man. And that's just how the game goes, man. In the free world, we don't live by that. You know what I'm saying? If you wrong, you wrong. You know what I'm saying? If you steal a pack and they want to bust you over the head, I'm not jumping out the window for you. If I have no ends on that. But a jail individual be like, forget it, you my man. Definitely salute to definitely salute to the GS9. Salute to all my Crips. You know what I'm saying? Salute to definitely the GS9. You know what I'm saying? To the rolling 30s, rolling 60s. Because it ain't about a B and C thing, it's just facts. Side bike do put that work in, man. Definitely salute to all the Sally Matthew gangster Crips, you know what I'm saying? Everything in the 90s, all love, man. So this is just a true story. And I'm gonna give the guy credit. He just like Hollywood and the rest of them, they hold it down, you know what I'm saying? Exactly, we in the building. But let me take my butt back to work. Give it this quick fix. Want to think about. With that being said, man, salute, man. Old dog. So now you have to understand. Always realize where the problem first started at. Always remember that. You heard? You know what I'm saying? You ain't got nothing to do with the politics. Shout out to all the real ones. Get that money. With that being said, salute.